Creatine is an amino acid that the human body produces naturally most abundantly in muscle tissue. Particularly during short-duration, high-intensity workouts like weightlifting or running, it is essential for energy generation. Creatine aids in these endeavors by restocking adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the principal energy transporter in cells, which is essential for quick muscular contractions. The brain also contains it, albeit in much lower concentrations. Because of its concentration in the brain, creatine may help with concentration and other cognitive processes. Cognitive performance, especially on tasks requiring rapid thinking and mental endurance, has been the subject of some research into the possible advantages of creatine supplementation. Creatine is an organic acid with nitrogen bonds according to chemical analysis. Because of its nitrogen content, it is involved in energy metabolism. Its structure lets it to store and release energy fast, making it a key component in the energy systems of our cells. What makes creatine so useful for energy generation is its capacity to give a phosphate group to ADP, adenosine diphosphate, to produce ATP. Because of its nitrogen content, it is involved in energy metabolism. Metabolic energy includes transforming food into energy that cells can use. Creatine's job in this process is to guarantee that our muscles have a ready supply of ATP, which is particularly vital during times of intensive physical activity. Without adequate creatine, our muscles would exhaust more rapidly and our performance would decrease. Our bodies create creatine from amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. Specifically, the amino acids arginine, glycine, and methionine are involved in the production of creatine. This production mostly happens in the liver and kidneys, following which creatine is delivered to the muscles where it is stored for usage during physical exercise. We receive these amino acids from protein-rich meals in our diet. Consuming a diet high in protein ensures that our bodies have the required building blocks to generate creatine. Foods such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products are great suppliers of these important amino acids. For people who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, it may be more tough to receive adequate creatine, which is why some may seek supplementation. Think of meals like red meat and fish as excellent providers of the amino acids that contribute to creatine synthesis. These meals not only supply the required amino acids, but also include creatine itself. For example, a pound of raw beef or fish produces roughly 1-2 mg of creatine. While this may not seem like much, it may add to the total creatine pool in the body, particularly when paired with the body's own production. Creatine is also accessible in supplement form. Supplements may be a practical method to guarantee that you are receiving adequate creatine, particularly if your food consumption is insufficient. They come in many forms, including powders, capsules, and liquids, with creatine monohydrate being the most popular and extensively studied alternative. Creatine monohydrate is the most prevalent and extensively studied kind of creatine supplement. It has been demonstrated to be useful in raising muscular creatine reserves, improving exercise performance, and encouraging muscle development. Research has continually proved its safety and effectiveness, making it a popular option among athletes and fitness aficionados. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts typically utilize creatine pills to increase their performance and assist muscular development. By boosting the availability of ATP, creatine enables for more intense and sustained training sessions. This may lead to larger improvements in strength, power, and muscular hypertrophy over time. Additionally, creatine has been demonstrated to help with recovery, lowering muscle damage and inflammation after heavy exercise. It's crucial to realize that creatine is neither a steroid or a miracle bullet. While it may give considerable advantages, it should be utilized as part of a full exercise and nutrition regimen. Proper hydration is also vital while taking creatine, since it may induce water retention in the muscles. Consulting with a healthcare expert or a dietitian may assist ensure that creatine supplementation is suitable for your unique requirements and objectives. It's a natural chemical that may assist enhance our body's energy systems, especially during severe physical exercise. By boosting the quick creation of ATP, creatine helps to prevent exhaustion, allowing for more effective and efficient training. Whether you're a top athlete or someone trying to enhance their fitness, knowing the significance of creatine may help you make educated choices about your training and supplementing tactics. Creatine plays a critical function in our body's energy generation pathways. It is a naturally occurring substance present in minute levels in some foods and created by our own systems, particularly in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. Once created, creatine is delivered to our muscles where it is stored as phosphocreatine. Specifically, it helps rebuild adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, which is the fundamental energy currency of our cells. ATP is necessary for numerous cellular functions, including muscular contractions, nerve impulse transmission, and chemical synthesis. Without adequate ATP, our cells would not be able to operate correctly. Think of ATP as the energy packets that drive our muscle contractions and other cellular functions. During high-intensity activity, our muscles utilize ATP at a quick pace, and the supply of ATP may be a limiting factor in performance. This is where creatine comes into play. When we participate in extreme physical activity like lifting weights or running, our muscles quickly consume their ATP reserves. This depletion might lead to tiredness and a decline in performance. However, with appropriate creatine storage, our muscles can swiftly renew ATP, enabling us to sustain high levels of performance for extended durations. Creatine kicks in to assist restore ATP, giving the energy required to continue high-intensity tasks. This mechanism is especially critical during brief bursts of action, such as running or lifting heavy weights, when the demand for ATP is very high. In essence, creatine functions as an energy store, easily accessible to assist our muscles during brief bursts of intensive activity. This energy reserve might be the difference between finishing that final exercise or falling short, or between winning a race and coming in second. This is why creatine supplementation is especially popular among athletes participating in power sports, such as weightlifting, sprinting, and leaping. These athletes depend on their ability to execute at high intensities for short periods, and creatine helps them do that. Beyond its function in energy synthesis, creatine also pulls water into muscle cells, boosting cell volumization. This increase in cell volume may improve muscle development by stretching the cell membrane, which may activate anabolic signaling pathways. This increase in cell volume may contribute to muscular development and that pumped sensation after a workout. The volumization effect not only makes muscles seem bigger, but also promotes the general health and function of muscle cells. This is why many bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts add creatine in their supplement routine. In summary, creatine is a critical component in our body's energy generation mechanism, especially during high-intensity exercises. But its capacity to restore ATP and increase muscle cell volumization makes it a great supplement for athletes and fitness enthusiasts aiming to boost their performance and muscular development. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just beginning your fitness journey, knowing the significance of creatine may help you make educated choices about your training and supplementation tactics. Creatine supplementation has been widely examined for its benefits on sports performance. Numerous studies have demonstrated that creatine may boost strength, power, and muscular endurance. By boosting creatine reserves in the muscles, supplementation assists athletes to grow muscle, to work out harder and recover quicker. This corresponds to considerable advantages in athletic performance, especially in sports that depend on brief bursts of intensive effort. Studies have shown that creatine supplementation may lead to considerable improvements in strength gains in activities like bench presses and squats. Additionally, creatine may boost sprinting speed and power production during high-intensity periods. It's vital to know that creatine supplementation does not immediately burn fat, could lead to weight reduction. However, by boosting performance and stimulating muscular development, creatine may indirectly contribute to a slimmer body over time. Creatine's involvement in muscle building extends beyond its energy-boosting effects. Creatine supplementation may promote muscle protein synthesis, which is the process by which our bodies produce new muscle tissue. Moreover, creatine's capacity to attract water into muscle cells can contribute to muscle cell volumization. This increase in cell volume might generate an anabolic environment inside the muscle, further stimulating muscular development. It's crucial to note that creatine supplementation alone will not miraculously improve your body. Adequate protein intake, a carefully designed training routine, and appropriate calorie intake are all crucial elements for muscle building. Creatine merely gives an extra boost to your muscle development efforts, helping you optimize your gains from exercising. The association between creatine supplementation and fat reduction is an issue of continuing study. Scientists and fitness gurus alike are interested to understand how this popular supplement could affect body composition and weight control. While creatine alone does not directly burn fat, some research show that it may indirectly aid to fat reduction. This is mostly via processes that promote overall physical performance and muscular development. One method creatine might possibly promote fat reduction is by boosting lean body mass. When we participate in resistance exercise and consume creatine, we frequently witness an improvement in muscle growth and strength. As we grow muscle, our metabolism improves, meaning we burn more calories at rest. This is because muscle tissue is metabolically active and takes more energy to sustain than fat tissue. This higher calorie expenditure might provide a more favorable environment for fat reduction. When paired with a balanced food, diet, and regular exercise, creatine supplementation could help people reach their weight reduction objectives more efficiently. Additionally, some studies have showed that creatine supplementation may boost fat oxidation, which is the process of breaking down lipids for energy. This suggests that creatine might possibly help the body metabolize fat more efficiently. It stores more efficiently during exercise, but further study is required to fully grasp this potential advantage. The existing data is encouraging but not yet definitive, and future investigations are necessary to corroborate these results. It's vital to take statements concerning creatine and fat reduction with a cautious eye. While creatine may be a beneficial aid in a fitness plan, it is not a miracle answer for weight reduction. Many variables impact fat reduction, including food, activity, genetics, and total calorie balance. A comprehensive strategy that addresses all these components is crucial for sustained and successful weight control.
Looking for high-quality supplements backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman himself? Check out the links in the description below and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you've learned anything new or anything of value.